So now I'm going to give you a demo. And this demo is also very important because you are going to know from this demo that after my mentorship program, after 2 months, you will be master of this, what I am going to present in demo. And since it is a demo, it will run for 30 seconds or 40 seconds and it will be over because I have cut my data size less, very less to present here. But actually the same code is capable of migrating terabytes of data. Okay, so that is important. So that is why you should focus on the demo, that what I am trying to do. And if you have any time, if you have a question, you can ask in between. So the first thing is, like I wrote here, some cool scientists and then their analogy name, source, compute, storage, format. So in our demo, our source is MySQL. We are going to use PySpark as a compute engine. In my local file system is my storage. Parquet is the format. Hive meta store is because I'm going to show the demo in my local machine in my laptop. So it is Hive meta store, and we will be query. So query engine is basically Hive, or you can say Spark SQL using DBeaver, and orchestration tool will be Airflow. As of now, Airflow is not part of the demo. Okay, and in demo, what you will see, that is also important, that what we are going to do. So what we will do a historical load. कि पूरा टेबल है हमने उठा के लोड कर दिया डेटा लेक में. फर्स्ट वी विल सी दैट. देन व्हाट वी विल सी आई विल चेंज द डेटा लिटिल बिट इन द सोर्स इटसेल्फ. मायस्क्ल की ही टेबल है. वी विल चेंज दैट डेटा लिटिल बिट एंड वी विल रन अगेन द सेम कोड एंड इट विल you will see that it is only picking up the newly changed data और उसको डेटा लेक में डाल रहा है. इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू एक्सट्रैक्ट इंटायर डेटा. सो दैट इज व्हाट इट इज रिक्वायर्ड फ्रॉम डेटा इंजीनियर्स ऑल्सो. ऐसा नहीं है कि आप पूरा डेटा उठा के हमेशा डालते रहो. दैट विल बी बैड, like it will not be cost effective. So and we will go through the log overview, and then we will show the same demo on AWS. We will show you the देखो cloud agnostic की power क्या है, so that you the same code we will run on AWS, and yeah, with that our demo will be closed and you all will master that what we are going to show in demo in your mentorship thing. And at the same time it will be only 40% of the knowledge if you learn only run the demo. What and that will be even like सिर्फ आपने डेमो में हमने जो दिखाया वो आपने सीख लिया तो भी you will be industry ready, but there are much more which we will cover in mentorship. Okay, so let's start with the demo. Let me show you my tables. Let me just run this query once again. So this is MySQL Workbench, and I have a sample table here. Let me do a select star here. Okay, so I just did a select star on this table. Table name is training.purchase details. So training means like it is a database name training, and purchase details is a like a fact table, you can say. And let me show you what is presented here. Let me just, yes. So you can see rows are 100 rows are present in this data, right? In last ID is 100. So you should focus that. Okay, as of now we have 100 rows because we are in demo, and you should focus on the last entries here. There is a column called status ID, and you should focus on last 5-6 steps transactions. So pending is written. Why it is important? Because we will rerun the demo and we will change the same data, and you will see the impact of this on the data lake. Okay, so you focus. We have 100 rows and we have pending in last 6 rows. Okay, now let me go to my data lake that is in DBeaver. So here if you see Hive localhost it is written. Okay, it is asking that it cannot open. So for that there is something called thrift server. So we need to start a thrift server. What is thrift server? Why it is used? It is basically so that in local machine you can connect your Spark SQL thing to DBeaver. So that is why thrift server is required. And you will get to know more about the thrift server in our actual class. So I have just switched on the tip server here. Let me refresh it. Yes, now it is loading. Okay. So see, as of now, this D underscore training database is present here. So what I will do before starting the demo, I will delete this. So I'm dropping the table name and then I'm dropping the entire database. And now let's refresh it. See, there is no database name with the name of D underscore training. Okay. And let's go back to our MySQL. So we have this table. ये table, we want this training dot purchase details table to be present in our data lake. So it was already present, hence I dropped everything. And now I'm going to my Spark code. So see, this is my Spark code which I have developed in my entire 10 years of careers, and यही code मैं हर जगह जाके लगा देता हूँ, and I keep enhancing this code according to the requirement of the company. Okay, you can see, like, I will not go through the code, but you can see the basic files: API connector, file system connector, Kafka connector, Mongo connector. So when you are working as a data engineer, you should know that आप different different connectors फाइल बनाओ. ये नहीं कि पूरा पूरा कोड ही आप चेंज कर दो. The only thing is you will add a new connector. That's all. So multiple connectors are present. Okay, and now I'm going to run the Spark code. So focus here in the terminal. Bottommost line, Spark submit -py files third party library.zip. So Spark submit is the command. If you know, then very good. Spark submit is the command to enter in to run some Spark job, and py files. Then third py files means we are attaching some more files to support, because code में इतने सारी files हैं. So how can we provide all those files? So that way is using py files dot third party libraries. So third party libraries, so using py files, you can attach multiple files into one using zip file. So that is the way. And start framework is the entry point of our code. And one, I have written in this manner one. So one is basically the pipeline number. So even if I have 300 pipelines, so मैं यहाँ पे बस सिर्फ pipeline number I will change. And when I will change the pipeline number, it will run accordingly. So as of now, it is demo. I have set everything on pipeline number one. I'm going to run it. Okay, you can see it is running. Okay. So in last, it is showing completed successfully. And now let's go to, and I will go through this what do you call, this log also, because this log also present the information that what we are doing. Okay, so let me go through one log. So first, I have given only one number, that is one. On the basis of one, it went into my replication metadata in MySQL. It pulled out all the information. कि what is the table name, what is the destination table name, like purchase details, उसकी primary key क्या है, all this information it pulled. ठीक है. And then it says that new object found. Why it is saying new object? Because वो table destination पे है ही नहीं. So that is why it is telling new object. And for new object, it will behave little different. Okay, it is saying that total 100 rows are there, which we are going to choose, extract, and then some reprinting the same queries, and then it is extracting whatever data it has extracted. Is it printing a sample here, 5 rows? Then it is showing that total 100 rows are extracted. And then transformation is happening. You can notice that in last column is the updated at, but there is something called partition. When you load something in data lake, there will be a concept called partitioning your data. So pt created at is a new column, which is the actual partition. So that is added in transformation. So you should know all this partitioning and all those steps in if you are going in data engineering, and you will get more knowledge on it during the mentorship. Okay, so it added the column. Then it said that it checked for some sanitization of column name. Like it may be possible that few sources are different, like column names having underscore or some bad names inside that, bad letters. So we are sanitizing that. Then we are going to load. So we are loading again into our file system. and it said that we are going to load, and it is going to create the database name also. So like create database, if not exist, everybody knows here SQL d_training. So that is created, and then it tried to load. Okay, so all those information, and then after loading, it said data loaded successfully, and then it is also checking whatever I have loaded, whether the loaded perfectly, correctly or not. So for that, it is checking that whatever I have loaded, it is 100 in count in source, destination में भी 100 count है या नहीं, that it check. Then quality value we have given a column on which it is checking the quality value, that average of that value is 50.5, तो वो है कि नहीं, that is checked. And when it is verified कि हाँ data भी सही से load हो गया है, when it's verified that everything is loaded correctly, then it says that yes, it is successful. Okay, so again, and once everything is done, you can see that entered in old object ETL. So first time it was a new load. So what you should do as a data engineer, कि जब पहला पहला रन हो किसी पाइपलाइन का, तो ये नहीं कि हमने पूरी पूरी टेबल उठाई उसको लोड करने का ट्राई किया. दिस इज अ बैड बिहेवियर. वाई? इफ द टेबल इज बिगर, मान लो उसमें 1 करोड़ 2 करोड़ रोज हैं, आपने पूरा डेटा उठाया, यू आर गोइंग टू लोड इन द डेस्टिनेशन, बट मे बी इट फेल्ड ड्यू टू सम रीजन. तो वॉट एवर कॉस्ट यू हैव यूज उसको एक्सट्रैक्ट करने में, वो कॉस्ट तो बर्बाद हो गई. ठीक है, फिर से सर्वर वगैरह बंद हो जाएगा. तो इट इज इंपॉर्टेंट कि वेन एवर इट इज फर्स्ट टाइम लोड, तो आप उसका सिर्फ सैंपल उठाओ एंड सैंपल लोड करो. इफ दैट गोज वेल, देन यू विल ट्राई टू लोड एवरीथिंग इन बल्क. So that is why I have given in this framework, it is in 2 steps. New object ETL means it is for sample only, and then old object ETL because the object is now old. So उसके लिए फिर से the same things it has run, but this time it tried to get everything in bulk. ठीक है, so that is important, and the same code I have used in the multiple industry. So this is about logs. Now let's go to our DBeaver. See, DBeaver में we checked कि हमारे पास वो d_training नाम से we didn't have that database name, but now let's refresh it. See, you can see d_training database. We can see the tables inside also, the purchase details, and let's now do a little select star. Okay. So when I did the select star, I'm able to see पहले तो table ही नहीं थी. Now table is also present, data is also present. You can see that 100 rows are there, and last के जो status ID है, that is in pending state, because it was pending in where it was pending in our source also. So just make a note कि हाँ ये pending था. So hence it is a success कि data उठा and load हो गया. Okay, so that is the primary job of data engineers. अभी यहाँ पे it run within 25 seconds, but in actuality it may take up to sometime 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Table small तो 1-2 minutes. Okay, now let's go to let me show you where the data actually exists. So this is destination query engine sources I to tell you. Let me show you the where actually the data is present. Just give me a second. I'm looking at my another screen. Then I'll drag. Yes. See here. So I have created everything in Spark warehouse directory. So in this directory, you can see there is a folder called d_training. Whatever database you are going to create, it will be under this Spark warehouse. So d_training is the database name. Within that database name, you will see all the table names. Till now, we have only one table, that is purchase details. Now let's go inside it. You will see some partitions. So partition is also, and partition looks like this. PT created that equal to this, whatever the date is, because I have partition on the basis of date. Let's go inside it. You will see the actual Parquet file. You can see that .parquet is written. So these are the basics you should know as a data engineer. Okay, and these are the things which I am presenting in demo. So you will all master this. At the same time, these are the things which I know that current mentees tell that these are the things which are only I am presenting as of now. People are not teaching all those things as of now because they are mostly focused on the PySpark, Python, SQL. But these are the actual experience which we will be required, which people will ask you in interviews. Okay. So I ran this code. Now let's do a little change. Okay. So why change? Because आपको ऐसा नहीं लिखना है कि आपने एक कोड लिखा, डेटा तो चेंज होता रहेगा, तो आप फिर से दूसरा कोड लिखोगे उसके लिए. ठीक है. My same code will work for the new data also. So for that, you all know SQL very well. So I'm just going to run an update query. Initially it was pending, right? Let me insert few lines. So initially we had only 100 rows. Now I'm going to insert few more rows, 5 more rows. Run हो गया. So there will be 105 rows now. Let me update few rows also. जहाँ पे pending लिखा था उसको मैं अब completed कर देता हूँ. Let me make it complete. Run हो गया. Now let's see the data. And I wanted you to focus on this thing because when you will run this, you will get to know कि हाँ भाई update query होती है. जिसको SQL नहीं पता, along with that you will learn also कि update क्या है and select star क्या है, group by क्या है, all those things. I ran this code. Now you can see we have more 5 rows here. 105 पहले 100 ही थी. And if you see status, last के 6 status जो 95 से लेकर 100 तक था, all this is completed. पहले it was in pending state. Now I'm going to my code. I'm going to run the same code once again. Okay, same code, and it will dynamically figure out what is the new data. It will dynamically create that queries and it will load. So I'm hitting the command. Okay, around 15 seconds it took. And only thing you should notice that, see, this time it is showing source quantity is 11, destination quantity 11. Why 11? क्योंकि 5 हमने new add किया, we added 5 more new rows, and 6 rows we updated from pending to completed state. So all those 11 rows are coming here. Okay. So now let's go to our DBeaver, which is representation of our data lake. Here first we will run refresh command because in local machine only you need to do the refresh. Otherwise, you can also put this command in your code to refresh. Otherwise, in cloud you do not require this command actually. So I have refreshed it. Now I'm going to do a select star. So I did. See, हमारे डेटा लेक पे भी वही हाइव में ही हम 5 और रोज आ चुकी हैं. We have got this 5 rows which are newly inserted. And we can see data which is already present, unka status is also changed. So we have changed the status of from pending to completed. So this was only a small demo, but this same code is capable of if you have 300 500 pipelines up this code will only work. You need not require to write 500 different codes for different pipelines. Okay, so that is what you will going to master.